We are live. We are live. We are Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Friday. Thank God it's Friday. What a week. It is Friday, August the 9th, 2024. Today is a big, big deal. It's Auntie Jen's birthday. That's all I have to say. See you tomorrow. Take care. Yes, it's Auntie Jen's birthday today. And what a week we've had leading up to this day. Oh my God. The shenanigans on Monday, the craziness on Tuesday, the uncertainty of Wednesday, a good day on Thursday, and now what's going to happen today? Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. Welcome to the program and welcome to a world of uncertainty. What is going to happen next is the big question on everyone's mind. So far, this market is showing a few little things. Let's see here. We've got the Dow down 40. We were up 50, 60 earlier in the pre-market. We're now down 40. S&P is down 12 and NASDAQ is down 67. These losses are not severe. We're down a eighth of a percentage point on the Dow, a quarter of a point lower on S&P, and a little over 1/3 of 1% lower on NASDAQ. The oil market up 52 cents a barrel to 76.71 after touching 71 a barrel earlier this week and having been at 85, 86 a couple of weeks ago. We're sort of on the, a third better off, maybe a half the way back or half the way down from where we have been lately. We're not strongly gaining with a 53-cent move this morning. So not much going on there. The winner of the morning, Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab is a winner this morning. It's up 52 cents at this a second in time at $5.29 a share, showing about an 11% run. It's been as high as 560 something so far this morning. And the reasoning is simple. Record revenues coming in the front door, losses are shrinking out, which of course happens when record revenues come in the front door. They've upped their forward-looking guidance. They've got money in the bank. They put together a capped call finance transaction in the last 6 months, which tells me the stock is going past $8 a share. And we're at 529 right now. So we're back to kind of where we were on Rocket Lab-ish, sort of, kind of. But you know what? A month ago, we were as high as 572. 3 months ago, the high of the stock was, 572 on the 15th of July, pardon me. But I will say this, 3 months ago, around the 13th of May, we were at $4.16 a share. Around the 17th of June, we were $4.34. The 1st of July, we were $4.54. And just this past week, Monday, I think we hit $4.58. We're at $5.25. Thank you. Welcome back to the level we had at the end of July, and the highest level going back to May. If I go back 6 months, this $5 level is higher than what we had in February, March, April, May, June, only a little bit in July. Only 50 cents higher have we been in the last 6 months. A year ago, these shares, December the 28th, we were at $5.79 at the end of the year. And back in I guess, what is this, September of last year, $6.41 a year ago. So, 80 cents more, $1.20 more will have hit the high of the last 52 weeks. So the stock is still grossly undervalued for the potential they are showing and the revenues they're producing now, because a year ago they weren't producing the numbers they're producing today. They are growing dramatically, and it is beginning to get noticed by some Wall Street analysts, and I wouldn't be surprised if estimates keep coming in and upgrades keep coming along for the company's shares. Anyway, 529 right now on Rocket Lab. up 52 cents, and we'll take any upgrades and kind of movement like that any old time. My question, of course, for all of you is, when will SoFi get the same kind of love from Wall Street that Rocket Lab seems to be getting? Because SoFi is making money. They're not losing money and soon will break even. They're in the positive. 3 quarters in a row have now been booked by this company. The growth of their membership is nuts. It's at a rate now of 2.2 million a year, new customers being signed up by these guys. Their deposits on hand are growing. Their revenues are growing. Their divisions, 3 key divisions, all growing. When does SoFi get mentioned in the same kind of favorable way that little old Rocket Lab is being mentioned? Remember, and just so you know, Rocket Lab just posted a $100-something million revenue for the quarter. They're now talking about a $450 million revenue expectation. SoFi is over $2.5 billion in revenue, if not approaching $3 billion in revenue. This isn't comparable. These two companies are not anywhere near the same size. One is massively larger than the other, and yet the big one is profitable and is going to be even more profitable. Both stocks should be going up, and SoFi is $6.60 right now. Unbelievably cheap. GameStop, $21.65, down 11 cents this morning, but it gained 92 yesterday. Not bad. Matterport, we have to wait a few more months to close this merger deal. It's at 409 on the pre-market. That is a buying opportunity for a 550 takeout. Other than that, I see Spire at 1083, up 11 cents. I've got Apple down 268. The Magnificent Seven were all green an hour ago. Now they're all red. Apple down 268. Tesla down 194. Microsoft down 94. Alphabet, Google down 284. Amazon down 70 cents. Nvidia down 63 cents. Meta down $9 at the moment. These are all red, not terribly god-awful red, but it's an indicator to me that we had a good day yesterday and maybe we went a little too far too fast. There was no midday correction yesterday, but there sure seems to be a little correction starting this morning. And now we have to see how severe or how uninterested the market players are to pay higher prices than the prices we're at now. That will be a question. We'll watch this very closely, to say the least. The Dow wants to drop 200 or 300 points to start the morning. If that's actually the plan here, we're only down, like I said, we're only down fractionally. We're only down 62 on the Dow, but we are slipping on these indexes. If this market wants to give up half the gains in the first hour this morning, we may see some stocks drop $3, $4, $5 each. And so we'll have to keep an eye on that, won't we? If you're an option writer, good news and bad news. Crazy week this week, bad start, quick recovery, seem to be stabilizing. Okay, well, that's good news. Stocks dropped on Monday. That meant a bunch of you who had written call options a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, call option premiums dropped. You saw them, and some of you scored lovely buybacks for fractions of what you hauled in, and you went, thank you, sir, may I have another? And you went shopping for your next option right. Well done. Some of you looked at the markets and went, oh my God, I want to write cash secured puts. And I was thinking of writing cash secured puts last week. This week, oh, I'm definitely writing a cash secured put here because these puts have gone up in price today. This was Monday, because Tuesday, cash secured puts came back down again. So now you're bargain hunting, looking for the best deal. Those of you who are into poor man covered call writing, like this example here we did yesterday, there's all kinds of opportunities there. Always is, always will be. And then there are those of you who are credit spread writers, and you credit spread writers have to be commended, congratulated. So many of you didn't know what an option was 3 years ago. When you found this channel 3 years ago, you didn't know what the word option even meant in the equity market. You didn't realize there were two markets. You thought there was the option market, the stock market. You didn't realize there was also the options market. That's another market unto itself. You've since figured out, if you didn't know, The only way you knew there was a futures market is because you watched the movie Trading Places. You saw Dan Aykroyd and you saw Eddie Murphy on the floor of the Mercantile Exchange in New York, which isn't there anymore, trade orange juice futures. And you realized, oh, there's a stock market and there's a futures market. Oh, I didn't know about that. They have corn, pork bellies, and other stuff. There's the currency markets, the bond markets. Now there's the crypto markets. There's all kinds of markets. And 3 years ago, you didn't know there was such a thing called an options market. Today, so many of you who have watched this channel, followed this channel, grown with this channel, now not only understand there is an options market, you're trading in the options market, but you're not a gambler. You're not the one going out there trying to buy contracts and make a killing on them. You're the one coming into the options market going, I think I'm going to do what the banks are doing. I think I'm going to do what the pension funds do, the ETFs, the hedge funds, the insurance companies of the world, those who are sitting on mountains of money that they have to manage. They have to make money on the money that they manage to pay their bills and execute their business plans. I'm going to do what they do with their money. I'm going to write options. These institutional investors don't just write options and buy and sell stock. They buy and sell stock, they write options, they do futures, they do currency trades, they do they have all kinds of departments. But one of the departments that all of these institutional investors have, pretty well all of them have, an options writing department. And I am getting you to establish your very own option writing division in your very own house. I am turning you into a miniature institutional investor to get you to write options and play the game of write some options, fold your arms, watch them go down in value, and buy them back for a lot less money than you got for them. Simple, easy program if you follow it and stay disciplined in the rules of the road. One more thing that has begun to happen for you that didn't happen in the first year you wrote options. Many of you in the first few months, first year or so, were learning how to write options from the beginning, which of course is normal. Obviously, I put out 17 classes, you watch a couple of them and you immediately go, oh, after lesson number 2, I now know how to write a call option because of Uncle Bruce's classes. I can write a put option. I know what this means. Yes. The first time you did trades, you thought, well, I'll just write an option, watch it go down in value, and then I'll just buy it back. Simple, easy to follow strategy. Some of you stopped watching classes after number 2 because you thought, well, I know it all now. I don't need to watch the rest of the 17 classes. That's all BS. I'm not going to worry about that. That's all filler. Well, after a little while and after a few trades, you realize, wait a minute, hold it. It's not quite that simple. It isn't like you own stock and then write an option on it and collect the premium and then just buy them back for less. There's more to it than that because markets don't move in straight lines. That's the thing about the stock market. Stocks fluctuate in price all the time, as do stock markets, as do economies, as do political parties, as do the mood of people, your economic mood, your political mood, your relationship mood. We're constantly changing everything about ourselves. Nothing stays the same. It's always in flux. And because the world is in flux and economies are in flux, markets are in flux, that means options are in flux as well. And you who are still here after 3.5 years of hanging out with me, you're still here? It's over. No, it's not over. It's not Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It isn't over. You are still here for a damn good reason because you figured out, yeah, Bruce, every once in a while we get these little curveballs thrown at us, these little outside events that just screw up everything. And what you have figured out as an option writer is to be an option writer ultimately and to become a full-timer, to really quit your day job or retire early from your career, or to, now that you are retired, to generate revenue far greater than you ever thought you could have from your investments to enhance your retirement future. If you want to do that, you have got to buy into the game plan, which is I am willing to change my options positions at any time based on the market movement. I am not locked in. I don't write options, go golfing, go fishing, go hiking, take a trip for 3 weeks, come back home, and how are my contracts doing that I wrote a month ago because I now want to close them out? You don't play that game. Set it and forget it is not the strategy of option writers. Option writers create options by selling them, creating and writing new contracts, and then they're willing to buy them back and rewrite others at any time for any reason, and they don't take it personally. You do not take it personally where, oh yeah, I wrote this contract and I thought it would just die, and the stock that I wrote against started to go up, and I'm losing money. You don't take this personally. What you say is, I wrote these contracts and I thought the stock would either go down or go higher because of the puts or the calls that I put together. And the market decided to go the other direction. Well, I guess what I'll do then is I'll just adjust my position according to the market adjustment that is going on and reposition myself to make just as much money as I had intended to or more. And I'm not going to wait until after a stock runs me over because my calls were written here when the stock was here, and then the stock went to here. Now I'm going to write new calls. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm playing the game where the stock was here. I wrote these contracts. The stock moved to here. I'm writing these contracts. I'm rolling into those. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow the stock to catch up to me and pass me because I am reading it wrong. Now, maybe you're the idiot, or the market is the idiot, or it's a combination of everything. And at the end of the day, option writers who are willing to adjust, they don't look at wins and losses. They don't look at it as a personal affront to their intelligence or to their ability to be a smart person or anything like that. They look at the market and go, oh, you tell me what you want to do and I'll react to you. It's okay. No hard feelings. If the market wants to drop 12.5% one day out of Japan and it makes the Dow drop 3.5% in one day in New York, you have to sit back and go, well, someone's an idiot here, but you know what? I have to make adjustments. And I will. I will adjust my portfolio accordingly. And that is how you play this game, because you're an option writer, theoretically, for the rest of your life. Are you an option writer for this week? You're not an option writer. You're a gambler. If you think that, well, I'm just going to make this option position, and I'm going to make $3,000, and I'm going to take that $3,000 and pay off my credit card, and my life is complete forever. I'm all set now. I don't have to do anything else ever again. You're not an option writer. You're a flipper. You're just a gambler in disguise. You haven't bought into the game plan. You have not accepted the reality that you are now going to become an option writer forever. And it's the only strategy you're going to do now. You're not going to buy and sell stock with 95% of your account and write those few options on the side. You're not going to be the one looking for the moon of all trades. We don't mind buying Rocket Lab and seeing a run, but we can also buy cash secured puts on Rocket Lab and make money that way. Sofi, yeah, we can buy Sofi here at $6.50 a share and hold on to it forever and ever, or we can write $7, $10 cash secured puts and play the option market that way, saying to the market, I'm prepared to buy Sofi for $1 less than it's trading at right now, anytime you want to give it to me. That's the attitude of GameStop cash secured put writers, AI cash secured put option writers. This is the attitude of those of you who have shares in companies and you're writing call options against them. You're going, hey, you want to take my stock away from me? I own stock in Apple. I own Microsoft. I own GameStop. I own whatever. I'm writing options on them. You want to take them from me? Go ahead. Have I been recommending to you to write options on Sofi? No. I have not told you to write covered calls on Sofi, but some of you do because you're a little more aggressive. It's your call. It's your money. It's your account. I don't trade stock. I don't trade options. I'm a guy giving you my opinion on what I think is going on. I'm giving you my opinion on what I think you might want to consider doing, but you decide what you ultimately do. Congratulations to those of you who have stepped up and have figured this out, that, you know what, Bruce, you're right. I am an option writer, and I'm going to be an option writer. And that's all I really want to be. I want to be basically majority of my revenue coming into my hands all the time, option premiums. I figured this out. I'm with you on this. I totally understand it. I've seen it happen. I've been enjoying option premiums now for a couple of years, and I'm getting one hell of a lot better at writing options and figuring out how to fold my arms and let a market die rather than push my market. But I'm also the kind of person that will say, you want to pull some shenanigans out there, you guys? The markets want to go kind of crazy in Asia or in Europe. I'm not blind to that. I am paying attention to the rest of the world's economy and all the other nonsense going on. And I will shift my options trades to stay out of the way of the stock market. I'm more than happy, and I'm quite content. And if I need to do it, I'll do it. And if I need to make 3 or 4 or 5 different transactions to ultimately get my option positions where they need to be, I'm prepared to do that, because I would like to become a full-time option writer to manage my assets completely in my hands, in my control. And I am willing to work 8 hours in a day to stay on top of my investments, because this is what I do for a living. If I were working at my old job and something untoward was going on that our company needed to address, we would be working 24/7 until that problem was solved within our organization. I was willing to work for my employer for whatever it took to take care of my employer's best interests so that I secured my paycheck every 2 weeks. Well, as an option writer and as a manager of your own assets, you have to be just as dedicated to your money as you used to be to your employer, if not even more. And so there is nothing you will not do. There is nothing you will not consider to stay ahead of a market that is making silly moves or shenanigan type transactions. You will react accordingly. And you will also learn to stay in your lane. You will also become very disciplined when it comes to how much capital you're putting at risk on any one trade at any one time. And you will quickly make adjustments to an account that has gone out of whack one way or another. For those of you who need help with your trading from time to time, your positions from time to time, you do have an outlet, a place to go to for an outside view, and that's right here. You can contact me, send me an email and say, Uncle Bruce, I need to talk to you privately on a one-on-one situation to go over my portfolio, because I seem to be screwing this up a little bit, or I'm winning on these and I'm kind of breaking even on those, but I can't seem to make money over here. What the hell am I doing wrong? Or should I just adjust my game plan a little bit? Is it only just a little thing that I need to work on, or is there something larger that I have not gotten through this noggin of mine that I need help with? You send me an email and let me know when you'd like to get together. I'm happy to see you during market hours. I'm only on the air for the first hour of trading every day, and then I try to get a nap and rest up and watch the rest of the day. But if you need help with your positions while the market is open, I'm literally able to talk to you and kind of help you figure out your next move. You might make your moves, your actual trades, while we're talking to each other, and we'll then assess how those worked out. Or perhaps I can guide you to say to you, you want to do a rollover of this position? Here's how I would recommend you do it. Why don't you do this, and then do that, and then do that, and do that, and then you'll have it all done. And it's not going to affect your marginability. It's not going to affect your overall account strength. It's not going to do this. This might be the better, smarter way to go. You decide if that's what you think you need. Again, some of you out there, I understand the desire, the will, the want to become a very successful, self-employed option writer, manager of your portfolio, and you can't wait to get there. Some of you, unfortunately, and this is life 101, okay, this is like, I'm not picking on any of you. This is normal, what I'm about to tell you. Some people get ahead of themselves. And some of you are pushing your accounts artificially through methods you shouldn't perhaps be utilizing. You're maybe borrowing money from friends, or you're taking cash advances on credit cards. You're bringing capital in from wherever you can get capital to build a portfolio that you can manage aggressively to build cash flow now. All of that's wrong, to say the least. All of that is incorrect. Unfortunately, slow wins the race. Aggressiveness can give you exposure where you don't want it. And when a market turns against you, it can be nasty and can set you back way further back than where you started from. And that's when you question yourself, you question your mentality, you question the world in which you live, the whole thing. I'm saying to many of you, slow down, breathe, relax, and look at the big picture. I've been on the air since January 21 live, telling you what's going on in plain English in this market. That's what I've been trying to do since Jan 21. The options market has been around since 1970s and will be around for hundreds of more years, because this game ain't going away. Just like the stock market is not going away, the currency markets aren't going away, the bond market isn't going away, the options market is not going away. The ability for all of you to trade options with one of these devices has changed mankind completely, and yet most of mankind doesn't get it. They don't know this yet. They haven't figured it out. There are so many people out there who are not even thinking of investigating the options market or the stock market as a way to get out from under their employer. There are tens of millions of Americans and Canadians, and then there are 10 millions more of Europeans who actually have more assets in their hands that they realize that could get them out of a job, could allow them to walk away from their employer and go, you know what? I can write options on my portfolio here and make triple what I get paid. Why the hell am I working? What's the reward for me? Is it a pride thing? Is it my ego? Is it because my spouse won't talk to me if I don't get out of the house for 8 hours a day? I mean, what is it? Why am I working? What is the point of slaving 40, 50, 60, 70 hours? How many hours of my life do I have to dedicate to this gig that I now believe is, I must have this gig. I must have this gig, or my reputation will be shot in the neighborhood. Really? Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that? There are people out there who have more assets in their hands that they can control, and they will never, ever have to go back to work. They can completely walk away and be self-reliant on their own merits. But you don't quit your job first and then learn how to write options. That's the wrong order of things. You learn how to become a manager of your own assets. And if it takes you 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, you take that time. You find your pace that works for you, but you don't lose sight of the goal, which is to be in charge of your destiny and take it forward. Some of you know someone, some of you know more than one person who could theoretically already be self-employed and just look after their assets like you were looking after yours. And they wouldn't have to go to work. They wouldn't have to be a consultant for this company, or travel all over the world to do this business, or be in Zoom meetings all the time, or whatever the gig is. I mean, everybody's gig is different from everybody else's. Yours as well. But some of you know people who, boy, I know so-and-so over there. That couple, that husband and wife, they've got $2 million in assets. I don't know why they're still working. Well, everyone has their reasons, all right? Everyone has their methods. And you've got to look after your life. You might be the kind relative one day that will see someone at a July 4th picnic or at a Thanksgiving get-together and hey, how are you? How you doing? What's happening with you these days? And you're comparing a little bit, and they're asking you what you're doing. You're asking what they're doing. And you might mention what you do, and they might be fascinated by it or not, because they're so ingrained in what they're doing, because they're successful, because they're obviously successful. If they could literally quit their job right now and live off their own assets, they're obviously successful. Oh, they may want to just, hey, I'm just working out my until I'm 55 or 60, and then I'm going to pack it in. That's what I've decided. My wife has decided. My husband has decided. It's what we decided to do. Great. Live your life and enjoy it. You have to decide what it is for your life that you want out of this whole big picture. There's only one go around. There is no redo. Okay, we can't go back to 1980 and redo everything. Unfortunately, we can't find DeLoreans all over the place with flux capacitors where we can go back in time and change everything. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to deal with what we have now going forward. And for many of you who are here, you have figured it out. I'm joining this guy's channel. I'm becoming a member of this channel. I'm going to be a Gold Bagel member. I'm going to take his classes. I'm going to be in the Discord group. I'm going to join him Wednesday nights, every morning for the Trade Alert. I'm going to do one-on-ones with him. I'm going to work with this man as long as he's willing to work with us, because he's turning 69 this year. Eventually, he won't be doing this anymore, but I'm going to take out of him everything I can get my hands on right now, because for the rest of my life, I'm going to use this knowledge to enhance my returns from my assets to the point where my employer can't even get close to this. That is the ultimate game plan for some of you out there. And those of you who are retired now and want to enhance your retirement, fantastic. Those of you who are 5 to 10 years away from retirement and have figured out in the last 6 months, oh my God, I could be out of my employment this year. I could be out of here before the year is out. I'm not retiring in 2029 or 2033. I'm retiring in 2024, and we are traveling, my wife and I, my partner and I, my relatives and I, whoever it is, whatever you're doing, solo, family, I don't care. You know I don't care. Whatever your scenario is, your life is changing dramatically, immediately, because of what you've been learning here. Because you figured out, oh my God, I thought I wouldn't be making this much money per month for like another year. And it's happening now. Good Lord Almighty, it's happening now. And after you've done 15 and 20 option rights, 30, 40, 50 option rights, you're carrying 4 or 5 or 6 positions at the same time and you're handling it. You're beginning to figure out this actually is right up my alley. This is exactly what I need, what I want. This is the kind of engagement I love. This is the kind of action I like. This is the kind of engrossing the world and everything. I live for this. This is great. I really want to be a part of this market and this strategy. This just turns me on to no extent. It gives me a reason to get up every morning at whatever age I'm at. I can see myself doing this through and into retirement and not even consider this a job. I consider this a hobby, like someone is into model trains and someone else is into jigsaw puzzles and someone else is into painting and someone else is into jogging, somebody else is into bicycling. And I love doing this. And by doing this on one of these devices and my computer, I can travel the world if I want to and do this option writing anywhere 24/7 around this planet. Wow, what a liberation. Bruce, you have changed my entire outlook for my entire life. Because all I could think about was that I got 10 more years to work at the shop as a welder, or 10 more years as a driver, or 10 more years as a senior vice president, or as a manager of these losers over here, or these, I'm a teacher, I'm a this, I'm a that. I had 10 more years of a job I kind of liked, people I sort of enjoy being with, but I don't have the passion that I had 20 years ago anymore. I am playing out the string, and now you show up somehow in my life on my screen, and you're in my ear every day, and you have changed everything about my outlook going forward. Good God, where were you 20 years ago? There you go. Well, 20 years ago, this system didn't exist. There was no YouTube. There was no market apps. There was no ability to do credit spreads through market app trading strategy. There wasn't anything like that. We have adopted and adapted into something so new, so recently. You're on the cutting edge of this business. You're the first ones in, and you're getting smarter every day, really smarter every day. And there are more and more people coming into this market who know nothing, who do not have an Uncle Bruce that they can rely on, that they can go to, that they can follow. Because every bit of information that they're getting and all the knowledge they think they're absorbing from people they don't understand. There are some very, very good, experienced people out there willing to give you all kinds of information about how to be a good stock trader, how to be a good option writer, how to be an option trader, how to flip real estate, how to be a good accountant, how to set up LLCs, how to do that. They're great. There's many of them. They're very, very, very good. Completely you can't understand them. You can't understand half the words they're using because they are so much higher than us. They can't bring it down to a street level, to bring it to you in a plain English format to say, here's what you want to think about doing. Where this channel is the opposite. This is plain English, just the markets in plain English to give you a handle on what the hell is going on. Okay, that's all. Thank you all for joining us. It's Auntie Jen's birthday today. Just want to mention that when she comes in, do me a favor and say hi to her and congratulate her on her 39th birthday. Isn't it great? 39 years old. Auntie Jen, the Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife I've got. 2 new hips. How about that? Getting ready for a big trip in 10 days. Fantastic. Thank you all for being part of this channel each and every day, Monday to Friday. I love you guys. I love doing this. This is so much fun. Thank you, those of you who've been out there just pounding away on the thumbs up button, helping out that number. We're at 70 thumbs ups right now. Appreciate it. We're opening for trading in 24 minutes. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. Thank you very much. We happen to have a poll question going today, and I purposely did this to wake you the hell up and get some action going on this question. I want people either upset or happy or nonchalant. Why don't you answer the poll question today? 187 people have already responded to this poll question. And I don't do this very often, but I thought today I'll have some fun with you guys, shake it up a little bit. The question today is, I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 188 votes are in. 54% of you say yes. The 80-year-old should become president of the United States. He'll only be 84 when he's done. It'll be great. Give him the button. 46% are saying no. No, I don't think Donnie should be the boy, be our boy. Did you see the latest quote from Donald Trump about wanting to? He wants the rules to be changed regarding how the president of the United States can be, how's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to find the right lingo. It had to do with the Federal Reserve. So Mr. Powell right now and the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve, they are independent of Congress, the Senate, the White House, the Supreme Court. They are their own little fiefdom over there, and they decide interest rate policy and economic policy for the country of the United States of America. And they keep an eye on world events, economic world events, to figure out what interest rates should be, quantitative easing, quantitative tightening, emergency bank relief, whatever. Completely independent. They don't have to go to the president and ask permission to do anything. They don't have to go to Congress and seek permission to do anything. They can just make moves. The politicians can go batshit crazy and react to what they do, but there's not a damn thing the politicians can do to stop these guys. These people set economic policy, and that's the end of it. The rest of the world really likes that. All other central bankers work that way. Bank of Canada, Bank of England, Bank of Japan, the ECB, the European Union, they all work that way. China, Japan, all the bankers. President Trump thinks that the President of the United States should have a voice in the economic policy of the Federal Reserve, because he said, with all the experience that I've had making money as a billionaire over all these decades, that right there should show you how qualified I am to help the Federal Reserve set its policies. No one questioned him about I don't know, Trump University, the casinos that have gone under, the 5 bankruptcies he's been involved in, at least 5. The felony convictions, nothing being much. So there you go. So there's your choice. Anyway, we have 200 votes. You decide. Should he be the president of the United States for 4 more years? 55% of you are saying yes, he should, because I know a lot of Republican viewers are here watching this channel because you're trying to make money. I get it. I understand. But, why don't you put your vote out there and let me know what you really think about this event, this thing, and we'll see what's going on. Isn't this fun? So much fun. Anyway, thank you all for being here today, joining us today, being part of this channel, making money and letting me know how you're doing it or your thoughts on how you're making money and everything else. Love it. Glad to have you all here. Tremendous that you've joined us. Very grateful that you're part of this channel, that you're here to get richer, learn how to make more money in this market. Absolutely fantastic. Those of you who are members, thank you for being a member of this channel. We're going to go member-only comment now, so we keep it to the members only. Thank you. If you're not a member, please consider joining. If you're already a member on the Chillin' level, consider becoming a Gold Bagel level member of this channel. And then join me every morning at 8 o'clock Eastern for the pre-alert show, and of course Wednesday night for Primetime Live. And as a Gold Bagel member, let me know if you would like to become part of the Discord group. If you're a Gold Bagel member, send me an email and just let me know, Uncle Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member of your channel. Here's my email address. I'd like to become part of the Discord group, because the Discord group is made up of generally Gold Bagel members who are all option writers. I want to hang out with the option writers 24/7 because I'm watching the market 24/7, and I need to know, and I want to sometimes compare notes about strategies, or I have just questions about writing options, or I have questions about brokerage firms, the best ones to use from Great Britain, from Germany, from Canada, from the US, from Italy, from wherever I look. There are people here from probably the country you're a part of already, and there are more than enough people here to help you figure out what it is you need to do. Jarrett, thank you for this donation. I will consider this a donation to Auntie Jen for her birthday. Appreciate you, Uncle B. Jarrett, thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Like I say, we're going to dedicate this to Auntie Jen today. Andres, happy birthday, Auntie Jen. Happy birthday, number 39 to Auntie Jen. JM, Tia, Auntie Jen. Thank you, dude, all of you, for your kind words. When she shows up, make sure to say hi to her for me. I would appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, back and forth. Let's get to 200 thumbs ups today. That would be beautiful. Thank you, everybody, so much. What else? Appreciate you all here. Welcome all to the program. And again, just... let's see if we can get you richer today. If you have any questions about your option writing strategy, let me know. If you have any comments on politics, don't send them. But you can answer the poll question today. Happy birthday, Auntie Jen from DB. Thank you, everyone. Jared made another donation, but he thinks that DJT is a loose cannon. Well, it is what it is. What can I say? And I'm talking about the guy, not the stock. I hear you, man. Thanks, Jared. Again, all of you, however you're supporting us, I thank you all so much. It's much, much, much appreciated. There you go. So far, so good. We open up in 17 minutes. We'll see what's going on. Follow this market and see where we're headed. Thank you for being part of this group today. Very much appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for all of these heart emojis and saying hi to us. Love you. Thank you for taking the lessons. Those of you who are looking for one-on-ones, we'll do what we can for you on how one-on-ones can be done. And try to guide you in the right direction. Right now, we're watching the pre-market here with 16 minutes to go. The winner of the morning is Rocket Lab. Our friends at Rocket Lab. $5.30 a share, up 53 cents today to 11% approximately. Nice to see it coming back from the low fours now to the 5.30, 5.50 neighborhood. Sofi is down just a penny at 6.63. We had a 32-cent gain yesterday. Let's get another 32-cent gain today and push $7 around. GameStop right now is off 18 cents, but it was up 92 yesterday. Very nice. We have Matterport at 411. We got 23andMe at 37. We've got Spire at 1072. We have ATIP at 603. On Smart Rent, 154. On the big stocks, the Magnificent Seven. Only one is a winner. The rest are losers. Apple is down $1.72. Nothing serious, but we are red. We're down $1.70 on Tesla, and we're down $2.45 on Google. We're down 16 cents on Amazon, and we're down $5.80 on Meta. In the last few seconds, it looks like Nvidia is trying to come back. It's up now 10 cents a share, and Microsoft is down. Tesla down. Microsoft is up 131. That's right. It's the only winner is Microsoft. Now Nvidia up 20. The rest are red at this point. Seriously red? No, but yeah, red. Goldman down 95 cents. Cisco's up a dime. Arc Innovations down 12. HBQ down 4. Unity down 31 cents. And yet AI is up 7. AI had a good day yesterday, up 145 yesterday to 24.85. We're now 24.92 on C3.AI Inc. Symbol AI. Looking good. Adobe is up 24 cents. It was up $16 yesterday. Spiders are down 81 cents. The Qs are down 131. Netflix is down 5.89, but it did go up yesterday, 18.80. So it's only giving back part of those gains. IBM was up 5.81 yesterday to 190.94. We're down a penny today. IBM holding on very nicely. The interest rates slumping this week has moved up IBM stock. Vanik Semiconductors down a dime. Home Depot is down 27 cents. Enphase down 62. Palantir 29.33, approaching $30. Up 4 today, was up 2.96 yesterday. Uber is down 33 cents today. Now it's down 7 cents only, with a 3.47 gain yesterday and a big week this week for Uber. We've moved from the high 50s now to almost $70. So Uber is doing okay. Welcome, everyone, to the program. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the markets. We're going to see how this all works out for you. Thank you for joining me and being part of the program. Thank you all. One from Uncle Bruce, from my wife and I, we wish Auntie Jen a great happy birthday and many more to come. Thank you all. I will pass these on. She's still sleeping, so we'll leave her alone for now. Dude, here's a donation for Auntie Jen. Happy birthday. Thank you, Auntie Jen, for giving us Uncle Bruce on YouTube. DJT versus KH is really a win-win for the USA. There you go. Giddy up. It sure is livening up the race, isn't it? That's for darn sure. Anyway, we now have a thumbs up meter approaching, let's see here, the thumbs up meter is now showing 85. That's nice. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Coming up to 100 thumbs ups now. 214 of you are here. Thank you all for joining us this morning and being part of this channel. We now have 227 people who have voted on today's poll question. The question is, I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 52% say yes, 48% say no. A very close poll, 228 results so far coming in. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you all for putting in your thoughts on it. Curious to know, what do you think? Just a question. You decide what your answer is and let me know what your thoughts are. That's great. Thank you. Let's get you richer today, I hope. That would be really nice if we can bring up your returns today. It's option expiry Friday, August the 9th today, Auntie Jen's birthday. Thank you for these kind wishes for Auntie Jen's birthday. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Giddy up. Folks are giving a thumbs ups to Dude's comment. Thank you for that very, very much. Right on. There you go. We're just getting ready for the opening in 11 minutes to see what this market wants to do. It's a bit of a mixed bag, indicating a bit of a dip to start. We'll see if it's all that serious or not. The Dow's off 65, S&P down 15, NASDAQ down 87. Nothing serious. The Dow's off 1/5 of a point, the S&P down a little over 1/4, NASDAQ's down 0.5%. Nothing serious. We had a good day yesterday. Oil is now only up 14 cents. So oil has backed off from that 58-cent range. A gain, now only a 17-cent gain. Kind of expected. Oil might even dip a little today. We'll see. Nothing crazy going on. Rocket Lab 533 up 56 cents, 11.7% gain on Rocket Lab. Nice to see that coming back. I'd be very happy if it would break through 6.5, 7. But time will tell. We'll see if any more action comes its way. We're approaching 800,000 volume. The best I can see from here on the pre-market on Rocket Lab. Sofi, pretty well unchanged, down a penny, up a penny, 663 right now. GameStop at 2157, 2159, down 16 cents. Supermicro Computers had a crazy week this week. Today, as low as 478, high of 528. We're 509.90, up $17 yesterday. We're up $2 now at 511.99. Tesla is down 197. Let's call it $2 a share. Google is down 250. Nvidia is down a couple of pennies. Nothing much there. And Meta is actually down $6.30 right now in the pre-market with about 10 minutes to go before we start the show. Welcome all to the program today. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're going to have a fun day with your option trades as the morning wears on. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Much appreciated. Thank you again. Thumbs ups, 89 now. We're almost at 90, pushing for 100 thumbs ups. 241 voters on the poll question. 53% say yes. Yes, Donald Trump should be president for the next term. It should be Donald Trump. 53% to 47% saying, I don't think so. Kind of close. 242 votes. We'll see how this plays out as the morning goes on. Hit that poll question. Let me know your thoughts. 89 thumbs ups and I'm counting. Keep them coming, guys. Thank you. Susan Shops, happy birthday, Auntie Jen from Susan Shops. Thank you very, very much. Splair wishing Auntie Jen a happy birthday today. Same with Ted 13G. G13, thank you, friends. These will all be passed on to her, no question about it. We'll say a happy birthday to her when she comes in the door a little later on. It's only 7:22 here, so she's still sleeping, getting her rest, and deservedly so. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for your best kind wishes for Auntie Jen. Thank you. Right on. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. Following this market opening to see just where we're at right now. The Dow off just about 57 points. Taking a look at interest rates, I'm noticing that the 10-year Treasury is at 3.93%. So that's come down a little bit in the last week or so. Over on the currency markets, the euro is trying to hang on to 109. The pound is around 127 and a half. It seems to be sort of, flatlining more or less. The yen is at 146.60. It's weaker than Monday when we were at 141, but not as weak as it was in July at 165. We're at 146.6 at the moment, but it is calm, very calm over there. On the Asia markets today, we had a slightly positive day, and that was because the U.S. market was very, very positive yesterday. The Asia Dow is up 1.8%. The Nikkei 225, that's the Japanese S&P, it was up 0.5%. And in Hong Kong, they were up 1%. Shanghai down 0.25 point. China problems are still persisting and coming out bit by bit. The ugly China market and economy keeps coming to the fore, and eventually, that doesn't help. On the European markets, in London, we're up 0.18%. Germany down 0.1%. France barely positive, like 2 points. That's it. We don't have a very strong U.S. market, European market, which means the U.S. market is a bit wishy-washy. We'll see how it plays out. This is why we're down 45, 55 points on the Dow, 10 points lower on S&P, and 74 on the NASDAQ market. There you go. It is Friday. It is option expiry day today. there should really be a lot of volatility with options expiring today. This is quite common. And so we're going to see this market waver a little bit and see how it all kind of comes out. Thank you all for joining me. I noticed this morning I see a kayak ad on my channel if I want to watch my own show. I've seen car ads. I've seen brokerage ads. I've seen ads about how you can get rich in real estate and all kinds of other stuff. Thank you for letting me know what kind of ads you're getting out there. I appreciate that. Fantastic. 251 voters now have gone through my poll question here. I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 53% say, yeah, I think he should be the one. It just shifted now. It's 52. And 48% say, no, maybe not Donald Trump this time. We've done that once. We don't want to go back. Well, 52% say we want to go back, and 48% say, no, we don't want to go back. 252 votes, kind of close. Be interesting to see how many votes come in on this poll question as the morning wears on. More and more people are waking up and joining up the show. Thank you all for popping in and seeing us. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that poll question. Good morning and happy birthday, Andy Jen from John Harpster. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. JJ, semper in a Latin phrase meaning thus always to tyrants. In contemporary parlance, it means tyrannical leaders will inevitably be overthrown. Very interesting comments there. Don't know what to make of that, but it is what it is. Funny how Maduro in Venezuela lost a landslide election. Apparently, the numbers were something like 70% wanted him gone. 25% say, yeah, we'll have him again. And he hasn't resigned. He's not quitting. As a matter of fact, the government of Venezuela immediately, within 30 minutes of the election closing, announced that he won the election. He's been reelected. It's all great. And now he's jailing every opposition member he can find using his army and thugs. And he's looking for treason charges against anybody in the courts because every judge is in his back pocket. Isn't that funny how that works? People vote, and 2/3 want him gone, and he won't leave. That's kind of odd. It's kind of like he's hanging on to power there. Anyway, there you go. Thank you all for popping in and letting me know what you think about what's going on out there. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for those of you making donations today. It's Auntie Jen's birthday. We will let her know you're thinking of her, and we love you for that. All right. Welcome to the party, kids. We're 3 minutes away from opening this market. Larry Titus will hit the bells, and away we go. I think maybe what we'll do right now, before the market just gets ready to pop here, is maybe what we might do is just put out a couple of these neat emojis just to kind of prime the Knights of Neat to think positive thoughts for the markets today so that my option writers make nothing but a bunch of money today. Let's just get some of those out there. If any of you would like to participate in the neat emoji attack, you're certainly welcome to do so. James of the Misty Tree, neat, 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 neat. Here they come. Here come the neat emojis from around the world. Thank you all for joining in on the neat emoji attack. Boeing Tiger, neat, 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 neat. Here they come. Here come some more neat emojis. Let's go. Larry Titus, neat, 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 neat. The bells are ready. Neat, 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 neat. Howdy, partner. Neat, 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 neat. Here they come. Open your windows. Yell at the top of your lungs. Neat, neat, neat. Nathan, Neil, Charlie, C2. Let your neighbors know that you're watching Uncle Bruce here on Stock Markets with Bruce. Joe V, neat, 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 neat. Johnny D, neat, 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 neat. You know what must be done and how it must be done. Thank you all for hitting those knee emojis just before the market gets going here. Absolutely, we will let the world know that the powers behind this market truly are the Knights of Neat. No question about that. John Harpster, neat, neat. Cindy B putting up a birthday cake for Auntie Jen. D.H. Ruda, neat, 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 neat. Here they come. Corinne, neat, 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 neat. There you go. Some of you are live. Some of you are on a bit of a delay, but here come the knee emojis one after the other. Here come all kinds of heart emojis and party emojis and smiley faces and who knows what. Corinne, dude, Juan, neat, 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 neat. There you go, everybody. Thank you so much this channel's engagement numbers just went crazy over at YouTube. They're wondering what the hell is going on with that channel. They just all of a sudden explode with commentary. And what's with all those emojis? We should send more people over there. Seem to be having a party over there. 200 plus, 266 votes are in for who should be president of the United States. I think it's Donald Trump. That's what they say. 53% say Donald Trump should be the next president of the United States. 47% say no. Well, you put your vote in there, folks, no matter where you're from. Anywhere you're at watching. Cindy B, neat, Mr. P, neat, Larry Titus, bells, Bruce, we're open. The bells have gone off. The markets are up and running, baby. Let's get this party started. Thank you, Larry. 270 votes are in on the poll question. Thank you all for coming through here and joining us this morning. Mr. P, neat. Thank you, Mr. P. And thank you for the 107 thumbs ups and counting as they keep coming on in here. Thank you, everyone, for thumbs ups and answering the poll question and putting in the knee emojis out there. Absolutely honor the Knights of me. No question. We're down 74 on the Dow. Well, no big deal. It's okay. We've got AI up 12 cents. That EI Lilly stock is up 17.60 today. But the Broadcom is down 22 cents. That's interesting how Broadcom is not participating yet in this rally. Is there weakness ahead? I don't know. We're down 82 on the Dow. We got GameStop up 2 cents. SoFi is up a penny. NVIDIA is up 58 cents. And the good old Rocket Lab, folks, is up 51 cents to 528. Congratulations to the Rocket Lab company. Record revenues, record orders. Government chip, what is that? The government, U.S. government, funding of technology is also backing Rocket Lab. All kinds of good stuff on Rocket Lab. I mean, just all kinds of good news. Market's reacting. We're waiting now for SoFi to catch the wave. When does SoFi get the wave from Wall Street that goes, wow, this SoFi, holy crap, this should be $20 stock? When does that happen? I don't know. I'm waiting. Apple is down 49 cents. Nothing serious there. We're down $1.50 on Tesla. Google down $2. Microsoft holding a 230 gain. Netflix down 460. Meta up down 174, and Amazon up 96. A mixed bag to start the morning right now. Thank you, Deep Value, Mr. P, Cindy B, Tizzle, Splair, Juan, Dude, Corinne, and all of you. And of course, Larry Titus for hitting the bells. The knee emojis have come through. The bells have been rung. We're 2 minutes into the market, and away we go. The markets are a bit of a mixed opening at the moment, though. We're down 86 on the Dow Jones. We're up 6 cents on AI. GameStop is down a nickel, and SoFi is up a penny right now. Welcome to the party, everybody, and let's see how this market wants to play itself forward. Rocket Lab is gaining a little more now, 545 to 547, getting a little stronger on Rocket Lab. We're down 90 on the Dow, down 5 on S&P, down 6.5 now, make it 12 points on NASDAQ. Not too much there. Oil up 36 cents at the moment. See what's going on there. 545 on the Rocket Lab. Kind of the high of the day right now. 547 up 70 cents, 14.5% gain on Rocket Lab to start the morning. There you go, everybody. Welcome all. The Dow now down 106, S&P down 6, and NASDAQ down 17 at the moment. Welcome all to the show and the party, and we'll see how this market wants to react going through the motions right now. The early market jitters, and get through the pre-market trades and see just where we're headed. We're down 150 on the Dow, down 8 on S&P, down 15 on NASDAQ. Not a surprise to see a little sell-off to start the morning. We had a very good run yesterday without any testing of the markets. We did not really technically test that run. Now we are going to see if there's a dead cat backing off here or 200 or 300 point dip before we stabilize. I don't know. We're going to watch this closely. It's option expiry day, and stocks do not go straight up or straight down. They fluctuate, and that's what we're going to watch going forward right now. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. We're going to keep an eye on this market surge one way or the other and see what it's got going on here where we're at. Thank you again for 111 thumbs ups and counting. They're coming in. Thank you very much. Appreciate those thumbs ups, and thank you for answering my poll question. 282 now. 282 people, 52% are saying, I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 48% saying, no, I don't think so. No, no. 52 to 48 on 282 votes. Keep those results coming in. I appreciate this. The more we get, we'll really get an idea where everyone feels here or not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Delica. Thank you, Alberto. Okay, folks, I am here. We can begin now. Thank you, Alberto, for giving us the permission to start the show, buddy. How you doing, pal? It's Auntie Jen's birthday today, everybody. Thank you all for letting her know that she's more than welcome for thumbs ups and hellos. Thank you for best wishes, Mr. P. I've been away last week. Do we know what happened with Matterport? How did they vote? They went ahead and said, yes, we are going to do the takeover. The merger will complete in the fourth quarter, according to the latest reports. That's what we understand at the moment. $275 in cash, $275 in stock, and we're waiting for that. The timing is September, October, November, somewhere in there. So it's going to go through. The stock itself not doing a heck of a lot at the moment. Unfortunately, Matterport $4.13 a share, but it is a $5.50 takeover. Alberto, happy birthday, Auntie Jen. May you continue to be blessed. 39 years old now, Auntie Jen. Fantastic. 2 new hips. Her knees are great. She's all good. RB, Rocket Lab and ME earnings yesterday. Thoughts? There you go. And RB, 112 thumbs ups. Thoughts? Look, RB is loving it. Rocket Lab, 554. Getting a wonderful reaction from the market. What can I say? But ME, we don't have anything really to talk about. We're at 36.5 cents. And the directors have rejected the takeover offer from the CEO. Even at 40 cents a share cash, they're saying, no, we don't want that deal. I think the public company is thinking of going ahead with a reverse split. 5 for 1, 10 for 1, stay listed, and keep moving forward as a public company. But I don't know how this is going to go. Is this offer of 40 cents going to be made formal? Is the CEO going to say 40 cents is my only offer, take it or leave it? If you don't take it, I'm walking. Is that what's going to happen? I don't know. No one is talking. No one else is making a counteroffer yet. And so I don't know what to make of that either. And so there's just a whole lot of, I don't know, turmoil in there, I suppose. Maybe that's why the stock's 36 cents. I don't know if there's much of an upside from here or not. If another party were to come forward and say, hey, we're a public company, we're called blah, 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 we trade at $25 a share, we'll take over the company at $1 a share for our stock. We'll give you stock in our company. For every 25 shares you have, we'll give you one of our shares. We're trading at $25 a share. How about that? Is that a better deal than 40 cents cash? People will have to ask and decide what to do. Does that mean that someone else comes around and says, I'll offer 50 cents a share in cash? How about that instead? Does another company come forward and say, no, we'll take the company over. We're trading at $100 a share. We'll do it at $1.25 a share. Stock offer. Or is it going to be 20 cents cash and 1 share, $1.25 a share? So that's $1.45 cash and prizes. I mean, I don't know. I have nothing is being said. Maybe a new CEO. See, maybe that, right? There could be so many possibilities. She's not doing the best of jobs. If you measure it by stock performance, not good. You measure it by performance, corporate performance, and company expanding. Up to you to decide, right? Up to you to decide. I don't know. I'm just a guy in front of a computer telling you what I see and telling you what I'm noticing and observing, but I can't affect that deal. I can only comment on what I tell you and what I see, and then you decide. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, AI is up 17 cents. EI Lilly up 44.60 now to 8.89. It's recovering. Broadcom up 113 right now with the Dow down 106. It's a mixed bag here. Nvidia is up 149. Sofi unchanged at 664. GameStop down 12. Over on Rocket Lab, 540, 541 with a 64-cent gain. Matterport is down 6.5 cents. SmartRent down 2. Apple is down 15 cents. Not much of a sell-off here. Tesla down 124. Google down 117. Microsoft holding a 230 gain. Netflix down $2. Meta up 2 cents. Amazon up 141. These magnificent sevens are not going anywhere at the moment. They're really just kind of, hey, we had a down day Monday. We had an up day Tuesday. We had a down day Wednesday. We had an up day Thursday. We're flat now. We're kind of tired. We don't really know where to go. Today, we could be up or down 500 points. You know, we could be down 250, up 250, down 250 on the Dow. I don't know. We're down 111 right now, down 118. And it's option expiry Friday. So there's a lot of that going on, overhanging the markets. And so we'll have to see how this whole thing comes out. Do we lose 200 points today? Do we gain 200 points tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, there it is. Beach Boy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious! She will be blown away by this. She's still sleeping. She's not awake right now. Beach Boy has just made a donation to the birthday girl Auntie Jen, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife. 1,200 shekels. That's like 300 and. That's over 300 American dollars, isn't it? Like, that is serious stuff. That's whoa. She's going to be blown away. She's having lunch today with her daughter. It's mother-daughter lunch day today, and she's been looking forward to this. She found out the day before yesterday. Daughter called her up and says, "Hey, why don't we have lunch together on Friday?" So just the gals are going out today. Kind of nice, very nice. And Jen is very much looking forward to this. Beach Boy, man, this is awesome stuff. Happy birthday to the Canadian Bionic Woman. Lemon pie is what it's all about. Thank you, Beach Boy. And all of you who've been, just so supportive of her, supportive of her 2 hip operations, which have gone beautifully. She's so much happier, pain-free life. We couldn't be more thrilled. And of course, we're about to embark on our 10-week, 70-day trip into towards New York and Europe via the Queen Mary 2 ocean liner. And thank you all for, all of you together make this possible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Thank you so very, very much. We are now showing a thumbs up meter climbing again, 124. Thank you for that. And also those of you who are answering the poll question, 303 now. We have 303 answers or votes on the poll question. I love this. Thank you all for coming through here. The question, of course, is Donald Trump I think Donald Trump should become president, the next president of the United States. Right now, 53% of 304 people saying yes, he should. 47% saying no. This is just on this channel only. You make your vote. Doesn't matter where you're from. This is not for just Americans or Canadians or anyone else. Let me know your thoughts. Answer that poll question. And put in your vote, and let's see what this comes out at right now. 305 votes now, 52 to 48. It's a very close vote. Curious to see what the viewers of this channel think as an overall group. 306 so far have come through with a vote. Keep them coming, kids. Appreciate you for that. And thank you for those of you who've been able to hit us with a thumbs up today. It's Auntie Jen's birthday. Thank you very much for helping out. And then again, those of you who are making these phenomenal donations to her on her behalf, we thank you very much. She will be pretty blown away by that. She might be a little upset that I mentioned it's her birthday today, but it is her birthday today. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. 39 years old now. I'm a lucky guy, I'm living with a gal 29 years younger than me. I got one of those trophy wives. I'm a lucky guy, or am I just thinking that? JJ, Uncle Bruce, should I write covered calls on Rocket Lab for September the 20th? $6 strikes for 30 cents right now. Should I do that? I don't think so. I wouldn't write Rocket Lab covered calls because I'm kind of wondering if there might be a plethora of upgrades from analysts that might upgrade the stock to $7, $8, $10, and that could pop it to $7 or $8. I'm kind of thinking more of an upside. So I'm thinking cash secured puts would be the place to go rather than writing calls. And look, you can write $6 cash secured puts. You can write fives. You can bring in a nice little credit if you want. Up to you. That's what I'd lean that direction. Splair, I would be curious from what country the yes votes are coming from. Sadly, we can only answer yes or no. Yeah, it's yes or no today. Donald Trump should be the next president of the United States. Yes or no, no matter where you're from. Zed Estate. I'm 128 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, Zed. Welcome, my friend from BC. Thank you all for popping in and saying hi and hanging out. Appreciate you. We are sitting on 310 votes now coming through here. Thank you very much. Keep those votes coming in from wherever you are out there. Let us know your thoughts. We've got 131 thumbs ups now. 131. Thank you, everybody, for this. And thank you again, Beach Boy, for this incredibly generous donation. For Auntie Jen's birthday today. This is pretty cool stuff. She will be pretty blown away by this. I will ease her into this announcement. Let her know just what you guys have been up to. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely beautiful. SoFi 660 down 4 cents. Nvidia's down 19 cents. Rocket Lab is back to 550, up 73. The Rocket Lab volume this morning is 5.8 million already. There's a buy wave coming in here, and it continues. This is looking good for Rocket Lab. The Dow is down 143 points. Broadcom down 34 cents. EI Lilly holding a nice $43 gain today, $8.89 a share. AI up 2 pennies, make it up 7 now. GameStop down 6, SoFi down 2, Nvidia down 26. Welcome all to the program, the show. As we watch these markets fluctuate here on the option expiry day, we have August the 9th, 2024. Auntie Jen's birthday. How about that? What a day we're having here. Very interesting. Thank you all for just being part of this channel and joining us. Much appreciated. 553 on the Rocket Lab, now up 16% on the day. 76-cent gain on Rocket Lab. When will SoFi catch this kind of a buy wave? That is what I'm asking as well. We're at 659 on SoFi, down 5 cents. Rocket Lab is striving to break even and make money. SoFi has already done that, is making money. 3 quarters have gone through now for SoFi as profitable quarters. We're into the 4th quarter right now. We've already passed July. We're into August. A third of August is almost gone. It's profits at SoFi. The stock is still not performing yet. GameStop down 9. Matterport down 6. We've got Spire up 21 cents. We got Apple down a quarter. Tesla up 70 cents. Microsoft up 277. Alphabet down 147, Amazon up 120, Nvidia's just up a penny right now. Facebook, Meta Platforms up 150, Goldman down $2, Cisco down 4 cents, Pfizer down 23, HPQ up 20. Unity is up a nice 141 a share, and AI up just a penny today. Very interesting. Adobe is up 171 right now. Over on AMD, we're down $3 at 133. Spiders are up down 179. Qs are down 131. Netflix is up, make it negative 40 cents. Just turned negative. IBM down a buck. Vanik down 206. Home Depot down 250. Enphase down 270. Palantir up 27. And over at Uber down 90 cents right now on the session so far this morning. The Dow right now down 174 point dip on the Dow. Rocket Lab holding 545, 550 right now. Welcome to the party, everybody. Here we are, just working away on this market right here, right now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today with 134 thumbs ups registered. Thank you for that. 312 votes are in on the poll question today. We got a good response going on this poll question. We only have a couple hundred people watching. We have 312 votes now. Thank you for that. 253 people here. 312 votes on the poll question, which is, I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 52% are saying yes. 48% are saying, no, not again. So far, 312 votes are in. From wherever you are in the world, this is a question for anyone watching this channel, not just Americans or Canadians, it's anyone, anywhere. What do you think? 313 votes now. 52% say yes, he should be president, the next president. 48% are saying no, he should not be the next president. You let me know. What do you think about that question? What are your thoughts? Give us your vote. Thank you, everybody, for popping through. Thank you for those of you saying best wishes to Auntie Jen today. She'll be in here in a little bit. I'll let her know what's going on. A bunch of you have said hi to her and wished her a happy birthday. Some of these donations are very generous. Thank you, all of you, for that. We will let her know what's going on. Thank you to Dude and Jarrett and to Beach Boy already. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Alrighty, where are we at with this whole thingy? Where we be going here? My goodness. Following a whole bunch of activity here, kids. Thank you all for joining this YouTuber today, Friday, August the 9th, 2024. Keeping an eye on a little bit of activity right now. The Dow now down 191. We might be near the low of the day here. Take another peek at this market right now. Down 179. I'm not sure if this is the low of the day or not. Might be, or close to it. We're down 13.5 on S&P. We're down 30 on it in NASDAQ. These are not big losses. Oil actually has gone red, though. Oil was up 50 cents this morning. It's now down 22, 75.97. Oil is giving up a bit of ground right now, and we'll see how that works. What else is going on here? On the Dow, by the way, with a 167 loss, the winners and losers, let's take a look at those. The worst performers for the Dow, as far as percentage losers, 2.8% loss on Intel at 1991. Amgen is down 1.4%, 3M down 1.3%, Honeywell down 1.08%, Disney down 106%, Caterpillar just under 1%, 0.98% loss, Dow is down 0.8%, Travelers 0.75%, Home Depot 0.2%, same with Nike, United Health down 0.61%, McDonald's down 0.58%, Chevron down 0.53%, Coca-Cola 0.49%, all losses. Goldman down 0.46%, Verizon 0.46%, Boeing 0.46%, Merck down 0.38%, Cisco down 0.22%, IBM down 0.07%, Johnson & Johnson, Apple, and Procter all down less than 1/10 of a point. The only winners, there are 7 winners out of 30 stocks. JP Morgan up 0.11%, American Express 0.15%, Visa's up 1/5 of a point, Walmart 1/4 point, Salesforce 0.42%, Microsoft up 261, 0.65%, and Amazon is the big winner on the Dow, up $1.48, which is 0.89. So we haven't even got a 1% gainer on the Dow. Most of the losers, 22 of them, are off, mostly around a half a point down to 2.8% right at the moment on the Dow Jones. A 146 loss right at the moment. Now I'm showing it at 195. So we're getting 144. We've jumped around here about 50 points in the last few minutes. Rocket Lab holding a 546 price. That's a 70-cent gain almost here. And about 6 million or more volumes. A very good volume day on Rocket Lab, but on a down day today. Interesting. But it's down in the first only 25 minutes. We'll see how this market really reacts as the morning goes on. This first hour, we'll see if this lasts. At this point, that's what I show at the moment right now. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, those of you who are becoming members of this channel, who are subscribing to this channel. We appreciate you. S3IF3R, the latest member to join on the Gold Bagel level. Thank you for becoming a Gold Bagel member. Appreciate that. Welcome to all of you who have decided to join this channel as members. Appreciate you. We are now looking at a thumbs up number of 137. Thank you for that. And we have 320 voters who have answered my poll question. 52% say, I think Donald Trump should be the next president of the United States. 48% saying, I don't think so. 320 votes are in. Let me know your vote. Let's go from there. Thank you all. Dude is saying, you know what? I started noticing some shrinkage today in my credit spreads. That's right. I'm noticing shrinkage in my credit spreads. Well, congratulations, everybody. Next week's contracts, third Friday of August, are the next ones to die after today. So they're on the front lines. A whole bunch of contracts were written for the third Friday of the month, as there always are. The most active day for options every month, the third Friday of every month is the most active day. So next Friday's contracts are in line for expiry starting Monday morning coming up. We'll be watching that. The power of folding my arms, says dude. I just fold my arms and allow this market to make me money. Congratulations. Writing contracts that have no value is a pretty good way to go in this business. A GameStop spread's looking very nice indeed, says dude. Well done, sir. Keep up the good work and keep raking it in. Why not? $21.89 on GameStop. We're up 13 cents, but only 13 cents. Interesting there on that stock. SMCI Supermicro down $15.80. Tesla down $1. Spiders are about down $1.50. We have Facebook up $1.80. We've got NVIDIA down $1 now, and we're looking at Google down $1.80 as well. AI down 2 cents at the moment. We've got NVIDIA down $1.08. Like I said, we're looking at now Apple down 82 cents, Tesla down $1, Google down 172, Microsoft up $1.13, giving up some ground, and Netflix down 40 cents. Meta up at $2, Amazon up 88 cents. A bit of this, a bit of that, but there you have it. That is the story, and we're going to see how we're doing. How are you guys doing on your credit spreads? Were any of you out there successful this week in being able to roll your credit spreads, put spreads, call spreads? Did any of you take on condor positions where you were writing put credit spreads and then you wrote call credit spreads to bring in cash? Did some of you decide this week that you were rolling along with call credit spreads, and then you decided that even though your call credit spreads don't expire for another week or two, you decided to write put credit spreads that expire today, and you're cashing in on those? Did some of you pull that strategy off to bring in additional quick income on a couple of these other positions? You let me know if you're doing that or not. We're up 3 cents on GameStop, and that's all. We're down 108 on the Dow right now. Down 34 on Broadcom, up $49 on Lilly. Sofi down 6, NVIDIA down $1. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining us. It's Auntie Jen's birthday. Thank you for your kind wishes to Auntie Jen. My put credit spreads morphed into iron condors, says Boeing Tiger. Yes, sir. I turned my put credit spread and then added a call credit spread. I'm now riding a condor. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for the guidance on how to do that and bringing in more credit into your account. Nicely done, everybody. Down $1.50 on Tesla now. As we move along here, Facebook holding a $2 gain. Nvidia down $1.18. Google down 184. GameStop up 7 cents. SoFi down 6 cents. Not a lot going on with the Dow down just 113. It's not a bad day. It is just one of those days where we're kind of meandering through the option expiry morning. Dude, yes, and yes, sir, using the tactics from lessons 16 and 17, I have figured this out with you. One, Uncle Bruce, my IBM put credit spread 160.65 expires today at the close. Should I close it or let it expire since it's way out of the money? Well, if you're going to write one for next week, you might close this out now and immediately write your next week's contract, taking advantage of the shrinkage over the weekend. But on the other hand, if you don't have a trade in mind, let this die and say thank you, sir. The IBM stock right now is trading at 191.12. So these are dead in the water. If you don't pay commissions to close them out, you can close them out. Otherwise, don't even bother. Let them die and start Monday with your next position. You decide how you want to play this. Dude, I'm even widening $5 spreads to $15 spreads. I'm doing this in Tesla. I am adding room and further spread to make sure that the contract I buy is really cheap as insurance against what I get. And that increases my spread to me. Not a bad strategy. Can be employed. Thank you all and congratulations all. We're now only down 76 on the Dow as it's trying to come back a bit. We'll see if this has legs or not. Maybe. We're 31 minutes into the session. We're getting through this first hour. Is there a serious sell-off or is there a wave of buying waiting to come in? And do we go higher? Or do we fluctuate up 100, down 100, up 150, down 150? What's it going to be today? We'll figure this out as the day wears on. Right now, the low of the Dow was 39,230, and we're right now at 39,386. So we've had a recovery of 156 points from the low of the day to this $59 position. 59 loss right now, 59-point loss. So there you are. Typical kind of day to expect, especially on option expiry Friday. So welcome all to the program. Juan, thank you so much. I will start Monday with a 170.75. I'll do a put credit spread there on IBM and take in some more money way behind this thing. Smart strategy, I say. Very conservative, very intelligent, very high win rate into the high 90 percentile. Nicely done. This is what it's about, bringing money in from what you're sitting on. You're sitting on stock or deep in the money calls, taking weekly premiums. Thank you very much. Indeed, everybody. Congratulations. Keep it going. 56-point drop on the Dow. AI up 13. GameStop unchanged. SoFi down 4. NVIDIA down 118 a share. There you go. Nicely done, everyone. Way to go, kids. Way to go. Now, this IBM strategy, this one right here, 170.75, this is very good. This can be done many a way. You can do a 175 right and a 165 buy to pay even less on a contract. But that 170 might be so cheap that perfect. You only have a $5 spread and you're taking in a little bit of money. Thank you very much. Nothing wrong with that. Take the dough and keep it going. Whether it's a 1-week contract, a 2-week contract, a 1-month out spread position, you decide. Where do you want to be? How long do you want to be exposed on this position? And what kind of returns you're taking in? Well done, everybody. You got $5,000 lying around, you can do 10 of those. You got $10,000 lying around, you can do 20 of those spreads. It's a question of what capital do you have to work with and what kind of return are you happy taking. Nicely done. Generally, Puddin' Pie says, does it end up being more profitable to close covered calls Friday and write new, or wait for expiry and write on Monday? There is no generally to it. Each stock is different and each one is its own thing. Someone just walked into the room. The time is now. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I kind of mentioned that today is your birthday.
It's
And
my
a few
birthday.
folks have kind of passed on their best wishes to you
Okay.
already. Many actually have been
I
passing
know
on.
I'm late this morning.
We've also received a couple of birthday donations.
Oh, really?
Jarrett sent a $5 donation, then immediately sent another one behind it.
One for pizza and one for beer.
Well, see, now Dude has come in with a $10 donation.
There you go.
And that was awful kind of Dude.
Working our way to a martini.
And a bunch of folks said, hi, hello, happy birthday. And then Beach Boy kind of...
Oh, dear.
Kind of made a donation and made a comment to you. The comment is happy birthday to the Canadian Bionic Woman.
Oh, thank
lemon
you.
pie is what it's all about.
It's all about lemon pie.
The donation was 1,200 shekels.
Holy moly.
That's about $350, 400
Boy.
American dollars. Beach Boy has just come through hugely,
ridiculously generous.
Very much so. Here comes some greetings.
Wow.
Greetings to you. I've been telling them that she'll be coming in soon. You can say hi to her. Larry Titus, happy birthday, Auntie Jen.
Larry. Good morning.
James
Thank
of the
you.
Misty Tree. Richard Carlin, J-Boy, Howdy
Rich.
Partner, Hector Salamanca. Todd is here saying hello.
Todd.
Deep Value. Jay Gill saying hey, hello there. Thank you,
Hello,
John.
Thank you,
Boeing
everybody.
Tiger just made a $20 donation. Happy birthday,
Boeing
Auntie Jen.
Tiger or Boing?
Boing. Zeta State, happy
Tiger.
birthday. Puddin' Pie, happy birthday.
Thank you,
Swear,
Zed.
happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday, Jen. Enjoy the ladies' lunch today.
Yes.
Cocktails. It's Friday somewhere.
It's Friday.
Indeed. Thank you guys for saying hi to her. JD Ruda, happy birthday, Auntie Jen.
It's so nice.
And thank you all for these. These donations are just above and beyond.
I know, right?
Jen Jr. is looking to pay the tab, but Mama always finds a way to help out the kid. You know how it is. There's always a way that Auntie Jen finds a way to help the kid out. Not that she needs that.
I think on her on my birthday though, she gets the pleasure of buying me lunch.
There you have it.
And then
yes,
possibly we will go to a few retail outlets.
Yes, perhaps a retail outlet or two might be frequented after lunch today.
What's out there?
Just to see, well, what's on sale.
Who can tell?
Are there some bargains out there? You never know.
There might be.
We have 140 thumbs ups. I thank you for that. We have a poll question today.
All right.
Here's the poll question. You ready for this one?
How old is Auntie Jen?
No. It's the 39. We've indicated that already. She's 39.
Okay.
No, the question today is, I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States.
All right.
327 votes are in.
Yes.
52% say yes.
Ooh.
48% say no.
Ooh.
So it's kind of close.
I think that is kind of a typical population response.
Well, I would say this. It's a typical response on a financial channel.
I heard.
Here's what I heard.
I heard on the radio this morning that Donald Trump has indicated that he would like to have a little more sway with the
Federal Reserve.
The Federal Reserve.
Yes, he would like to help guide the chairman of the Federal Reserve to interest rate decisions. I think I'd like to, with all that business experience he has and all the success he's had as a phenomenal businessman.
And I would just like to remind you that people tell you who they are.
People tell you who they are?
If he says that, he will do it, or at least attempt it.
Yeah.
How much power do you want on one chair?
That's true. How much do you want on one chair?
I don't know if people have ever been a volunteer on a board before, but they really encourage after 2 years, the third year, you have someone shadow you because you need new input.
From
You can't have the same people all the time.
you need a fresh perspective from time to time. You got to be on top of what's going on out there.
And this applies in government. That's why we have term limits.
There you go.
You can't
see.
You can't have a dictator. You need to have a prime minister.
A couple more greetings. Juan Velasquez, happy birthday, Auntie Jen. Big E,
Thank
happy
you,
birthday,
Juan.
Beach Boy. Have no idea what the homeless guy is talking about. These are rumors. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's
Alex,
talking
happy birthday, Jen. Beach Boy, happy birthday, kiddo.
Thank
I'm reading actually in German that Trump is thinking he has a better instinct, so we would like to have a more rugman power.
Yes.
Fancy. I thought Auntie Jen about the same. To go shopping. Juan, a member for 7 months. A few Jamesons, Auntie Jen. Maybe that might be an idea to enjoy a Jamesons or two.
Some kind
nothing
of
wrong with that.
Some kind of a libation with brunch.
You see, to help wash it down. Juan, thank you for being a Gold Bagel member for 7 months now.
That's right. Thank
time
you, Juan.
flies when you're having fun, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Oh, time flies so much. We have one more week, and then.
We're out of here in 10 days. We're out of here in 10 days. Unbelievable. We have 140 thumbs up sitting here, 330 votes coming in on this poll question. Thank you all for participating today and passing your regards on to Auntie Jen today.
It's very, very nice.
Very nice. 39 years young, 2 new hips, knees are hanging in there. Yeah.
You can't stop us now.
Can't stop us now. We're going on this trip.
I am woman, hear me roar.
There you go.
Yeah.
So after your daughter gets you all liquored up and gets you all exhausted, what are we going to do together for your birthday?
Nap.
Going to have a nap. There you go. My job gets easier every year.
Together.
It just gets easier and easier every year.
See, when we were in our early 20s, we'd say we were having a nap. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Say no more, say no more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Juan Velasquez has just made a donation to Auntie Jen's birthday fund, $100.
Juan? Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much, Juan. All of you guys.
God, my family doesn't do that.
Family don't do it. I'll tell you that right now. No. Well, of course, the family they aren't much of option writers either. Let's be honest.
This is true.
Those of you who are writing options, how many of your family, extended family, are option writers?
But I think I'm wearing them down.
Are you?
I think so.
Oh,
I think I'm wearing them down. I'll get them on this train.
I don't know. I don't know.
So is it going to be the classic Friday bagel?
Oh, I think so. I think the grape jelly bagel day.
I think so. And we might be finishing off the grape jelly today.
We're getting close. I'm running out of Welch's. The good news is we're in New York. We're in New York on the way home. When we come back, we're in New York. So I should be able to somewhere near Times Square.
We will be purchasing.
Find a Welch's grape jelly to bring back with us.
Concord grape jelly.
Concord grape jelly from Welch, because we can't find Welch's anywhere in Calgary.
He's spoiled.
Oh, I love that stuff.
My little prince.
We have Smuckers up here, but I'm more into Welch's.
Smuckers is too sweet.
It's too thicky. Yeah. I like the lighter.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie Jen. Congratulations, Auntie Jen. Thank you all, you guys. You're just want to say thank you both for all you've done with my family and keep it rolling. Absolutely. Thank you all so much for passing on your best wishes to Auntie Jen. It's just great. It's just absolutely great. Yes, she will be hanging out with our daughter today. That is her birthday highlight today, to be with the kid, because the kid has, as she gets older, she has less and less time for mom and dad. Less and less. It's how it works. Those of you in the business of being parents, you know how this game works. John, selling my house settlement August 28th. I'm going traveling for a few years. I cannot wait. This is awesome. This is awesome, man. Fantastic, sir. We can relate. We can relate to this. This is huge, man. John, this is amazing. I am looking forward to hearing from time to time details. Where are you headed? How are you doing it? Slow travel, I would imagine. This is awesome stuff, man. Writing options while on the road. Oh, baby, this should be fun. Way to go, John! These announcements are just they are something else. Again, thank you, all of you. Juan, thank you, man. You're unbelievable. Boeing Tiger, fantastic. Thank you. And then Beach Boy or whoever that is. Thank you for that. And again to all of you today who've been sending Jen the best wishes. Dude, thank you, and of course, Jared, thank you for two of those. You guys are awesome. Just over the top, phenomenal. It is much appreciated. And again, thank you all of you out there who are scoring some returns here on option writing. I love it. You're figuring out how this is done. You're figuring out being a member of this channel pays. It really pays to be a member of this channel. And again, here is another classic, I hope, example of this channel's success for John and John's future. John Harpster, enjoy the freedom. Puddin' Pie is saying, absolutely. It's there's no other time than now. You have your health, get going. You have the ability, make it happen, and decide for yourself what your future and how your future plays out, whatever it is. I just am just thrilled. So many of you are taking it to another level. Absolutely fantastic. Keep it going, guys. I love this. These messages right here. Oh, these warm my heart to have this happening. There are places in the world you can travel where it's extremely expensive. There are places in the world that you travel that are just as expensive as where you are. And there are places in the world that are less and way less expensive. And it's all up to you how you are going to do what you're going to do. Whether you're just grabbing an RV and you're going camping. You're going RVing for a year or two. You're just going to do some traveling to Latin America, to Mexico, to South America, to Europe, to Asia, to Africa, wherever you're going. You're going to go and visit relatives for a while. You're going to hang out at a relative's house for 4 or 5 days over here, and then you're going to be in an area over there that's near some relatives, but you're in your own Airbnb or however you do. Oh man, and you're traveling with a partner or not, a friend or not. I mean, whatever, man. I'm excited. John Harps, thank you, everybody. Rock and roll, buddy. I'm certainly looking forward to updates. This is huge. This is fantastic. Life-changing move, perhaps. Man, this is awesome, really awesome stuff. For Jen and I, we have not regretted 1 second of our moves in the last couple of years. Of course, this channel has liberated us in a way, but we also sold our house that we had in Creston and put everything in storage for a little while, a year or two, and we traveled. And did we travel exotically? No, we did Palm Desert, California for winter. We've done Europe trips for the summer. We're in an apartment now, and we are going to keep our stuff here. Nothing in storage anymore. Fine. But we're also traveling as well. Fantastic, kids. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, all of you. Buying a camper and traveling the U.S. and Canada and maybe Mexico. Baby, there are so many Canadians and Americans who are doing this. So many who are going to give this a go for a while, grabbing a camper, and I'm going to go. I say more power to you because this is the ultimate freedom machine. It is a liberator, and you're able to control where you're going for how long and what you're doing. Oh, I love this. I love it. Susan, happy birthday, Jen. I'm waiting to hear from my youngest daughter, who is having our first grandchild. Due today, we're expecting a sweet little baby boy. Oh my goodness. This is, life-changing for everybody, for the kid, for the mom and the dad, the grandma, the grandpa. Oh, everybody. This is massive news. Congratulations to all of you, no matter where you're going and how you're doing it. Fantastic. Thank you all so very, very much for being part of this family and letting us know how it's going for you. Fantastic. Thank you guys again and again for being part of this. For being part of this. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. I got your message. Thank you, my friend. I got your email. I appreciate the commentary. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, man. And appreciate your following all the time, both of the channels. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. We're down 71 on the Dow at the moment, so nothing ridiculous. We're up 26 cents on AI. We're up 11 on GameStop. We're down 4 on Sofi. Nvidia's up 33 cents. Rocket Lab 534, holding a 57-cent gain. Giddy up. We've got Apple up 90 cents, Tesla down 150, Google down 180, Microsoft up 168, Netflix down 132, Meta up 90, Amazon up $2. Some up, some down. Not much really crazy. The winner is Rocket Lab today, of course. Certainly, Lilly at $8.98, up $52. A winner today for sure. John, north in the summer, south in the winter. Yes, sir. You got it. You know the program. If you're spending 6 months or less in the U.S. and a month or two in Mexico and a little bit of time, the rest of the time in Canada, you got it made. You got the whole North American continent, east to west, north to south. You're not going to see it all. No matter how many years you put on, you're not going to see it all. But man, this is great. Enjoying the best of the road the way you want to enjoy it. I love it. I commend you. This is awesome. Puddin' Pie is saying to Susan Shops, congratulations on the grandchild coming up. BP, come on, Sofi, go up, please. I want to write cover calls and I want to charge rent on my stock. I'm with you, 125% all the way. Go, GameStop, go. And GameStop going to $15, $20, $25 a share will completely transform the lives of thousands of my viewers. Completely change their lives. Raise their standard of living to a degree they cannot imagine. Just around the corner in the big picture of things, I believe, but I cannot tell you the day, the minute. I can't tell you the hour, but the time will come. M34, John, I plan to sell my house in a couple of years. Daughter is starting college, so I'm going to downsize. I want all my assets in liquid form. Material things are just a hassle to maintain at this stage. There you go. This is it. There are people out there who travel the world who have sold their homes, dumped off their possessions they don't need anymore, and they're now down to maybe a storage unit or maybe a friend's house in a basement somewhere. There's a few boxes of heirlooms and stuff, or a relative or brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, whatever, and they are slow traveling the planet. And what people are figuring out is, once you get to Europe, to travel around Europe is not that expensive. Taking a train ride from time to time, even deciding that, I'm going to get a day pass. Being a non-European, I can buy a day pass, or I can buy a 60-day rail pass, or a 30-day rail pass, or all-inclusive transport pass in Switzerland or whatever. We're going to see Europe, the one area of Europe where you're allowed 90 days at a time. The UK, Ireland, over to Hungary and Serbia. Go. My goodness, thank you.
We still have one more day left
of jelly. We're good for Monday.
So you're good for Monday.
Yes. John Harpster, by the way, just made an announcement here. He says, let me just read you these comments. Here we go. John Harpster, selling my house, settlement August 28th. I'm going traveling for a few years. I can't wait.
Good for you.
And then John says,
You always have time to settle down later.
Yeah, and then John says, I'm buying a camper and traveling to U.S., Canada, and maybe Mexico.
Hey, there you go.
Mm-hmm. John
Calgary's
is saying,
a very nice place to visit.
John is saying, north in the summer, south in the winter.
That's how
yeah,
it works.
baby. That's right.
Just follow the line
That's
of trailers.
right. And then M34 came in and said, John, I plan to sell my house in a couple of years. Daughter's starting college, so I'm downsizing. Want all my assets in liquid form.
Right.
Material things are just a hassle to maintain at this stage, you see. And
Yes,
John
yeah.
Harpster, I'm with you on that one, M34.
I know. And once you start that cleansing, it kind of takes over.
At the beginning it's a little hard, and then it's easier.
And I'm a pack rat.
Easier.
It's hard for me to let go of something, but it once it starts, it feels pretty good.
It goes, baby. It goes.
Feels pretty.
And those of you who are slow traveling, Europe, the UK, Serbia, Croatia,
Mexico, anywhere.
Heading in Africa, if you've always wanted to do Africa, going to Dubai, traveling to India, traveling to Australia, New Zealand. There's ways to do it very economically and very slowly. You do not need to be in 5-star hotels paying $1,000 a night unless you've got oodles of dough. You can travel very affordably. Heck, Australia, you can rent an RV for like 2 months. Yeah. And you've got a house on wheels with you, and you're shopping at their grocery stores, the equivalent of their Costco's. You can travel very economically.
Just have to watch out. You'll come back calling people mate. Matey. Hey, mate. Mate. Put a little shrimp on the Barbie. But having had the Olympics here and seeing these people in person, every time I watch the Olympics, I think I have to go to Australia and New Zealand. These people know how to do it.
They know how to party. They know how to have a good time.
They know how to have a good time.
There's something in their DNA that I want more of.
Yeah. They are. They're out there. They're having fun.
Yeah, exactly. They're having a good time, and I want part of that action too. Absolutely.
And the people from Jamaica.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, they know how to do it too. they got it. That Jamaican bobsled team. They were crazy people.
They didn't want to leave.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave.
They want to stay here all the time.
I think the city was happy to keep them.
Oh, we had a good time.
Along with Eddie the Eagle. We would have kept him.
The Eagle? Oh, my. Yeah, having the Winter Olympics here was an eye-opener for a lot of locals.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 1988. Internet was nothing yet.
No.
Phones were, flip phones at best. Bricks. No such thing as Twitter or texting, nothing like that.
Yeah.
It was still the old way.
Yeah.
And we had Russia here. We still had the Berlin Wall up in 1988.
Yeah.
The changes 2 years after the games were over, from the Berlin Wall coming down and the collapse of the Soviet Union. Oh my God! I mean, that was the last.
Changed.
That was the last Winter Olympics with the Eastern Bloc countries bringing athletes in here.
That Russian hockey team.
Oh my God! And
it was like they were the university team and we were a high school team.
That's right. That's right. And then we had the East Germans here and the Romanians and Hungarians and all. And now they're all independent. Many are independent. Totally different world. But 88. We had fun. That was a pretty good party here. Really fun. But
and the weather was nice. It was perfect.
We did have good conditions, I have to say. No, it was something else.
Okay, well,
unbelievable.
Everybody have a good Friday. I'm going to have a good birthday. Thank you for all the well wishes.
Birthday is on,
and birthday money. Woo!
Birthday money.
I thought I was too old to get birthday money.
I thought I was too old to get birthday money. She's not too old. 39, you still get birthday money.
You still get birthday money. Everybody have a great weekend. Woohoo! We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, babe.
Bye-bye.
Well,
don't choke.
Okay.
Okay.
No choking. Oh, my. Okay, we got comments coming in here. Let me just see these. Where am I?
Should I come back?
No, it's good. Here we go. J-Boy, trading covered calls on Tesla. I'm on track to double what I make with my current salary. Working my way out of some debt. Then come the donations to Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Then comes early retirement. J-Boy, make greatness happen. Keep it going. This is so awesome. Wouldn't buy. I just do short-term contracts. If I get assigned, I'll just rebuy. It's okay. Brian, 143 thumbs up. Good morning. Happy birthday, Auntie Jen from Brian. John Harpster, it took me 6 hours a week to cut my grass with a 60-inch riding mower. I'm only cutting it once more before I leave the yard work to somebody else. Rock and roll, buddy. Brian, with yesterday's 5% pop on GameStop, I wrote 5 January 2025, 33 covered calls for $335. This is my TFSA 2, so it's tax-free. Did I write out too far in time? Oh, gosh, no, not at all. That's a wonderful return for a way out of the money contract. And, you're just going to see depreciation on this thing and deterioration. And obviously, if a dip happens and the stock dips to 1950 to 20, those are going to crap out, and you'll buy them back and then write 30s. You'll just replace them with 30s for January, any way you want, and then let those crap out and replace them with 28s. As long as the stock stays down here, these are the kind of contracts that can make you money. 5 of those, that's $1,780, almost $1,800 in your account, tax free. Hello. BZ, some people say they don't believe Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. They don't believe it. Alex, pretty good. DH Ruda, BZ, I was about to mention that bobsled team. BZ, DH Ruda, great minds think alike. John Harpster, have fun, Auntie Jen. BP, hardly seems worth it. A SoFi September 13, $7 right is 28 cents. Becoming disillusioned with SoFi now. The shorters and market makers are keeping this down. No early retirement for me. Well, you got to just have faith and just wait it out. One morning you'll wake up and it's up $2. You'll go, what? And then a month later it's up another $3. You go, what? And the time will come. Lorraine, a $20 donation. Happy birthday, Auntie Jen. You should have taken the day off making breakfast. Can't stop a good girl going down here. Just helping me out. Thank you all so much for helping. She's going to have a wonderful day today. Very much looking forward to the get-together. Keeps me alive. DH, can you still bobsled at the facility? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. They still have world championships here. Yeah, I think so. World events, they have North American events, they have training here. Yeah. Pudding pie. I own an Airbnb, and I use it 5 months a year, and I rent it out the rest of the year while traveling. Rent pays all taxes, cleaning, insurance, maintenance, plus I make a little income, plus the house is appreciating 3% a year. There you go, right there. That's however it works, man. Flint Creek, happy birthday, Auntie Jen. I have a whiskey waiting for you upon your return. Maybe we can take you guys out during your New York City stay. There you go. Flint, a Beach Boy, you are a class act. A BP, yes, SoFi up $2 by 2050. Richard, Cool Runnings. That's the movie about the Jamaican bobsled team. That's right. Brian of DH. I think kids broke in there a couple of years ago. Tried it. One of them died, and another one got seriously injured. Yeah, you do not want to play on that track for a little good time. That is for professionals only, and they have the safety systems like you can't believe, cameras. Oh, my God. Christina, Uncle Bruce, let me get caught up on your life. 70-day cruise? Wow. Balcony, what does 70-day cruise cost? Also, how much is the internet? No, it's not a 70-day cruise. We're doing a 7-day cruise across the North Atlantic. Then we're staying on the ship for 12 days around the UK. Then we get off the ship, and we're going to be 2 weeks in London at the Westminster Bridge Hotel Park Plaza. Then we fly to Zurich, and we're going to go to Zermatt and spend almost 2.5 weeks there at the resort we've been at the last couple of years. And then we fly from Zurich to Hamburg. We do 4 days in a hotel there, and then we catch the Queen Mary ship from Hamburg back to New York for 12 days. So we are on the Queen Mary for 31 days for two on a balcony. And the cost of that, I believe the transatlantic portion was about $3,000 for both of us combined, 1,500 each. These are American dollars. Then it was about $4,000 for the 12-day around the UK trip. Same room, balcony. Again, for both of us, so it's $2,000 each. And then the 12-day return was a little over $3,000 on the way back. Again, for both of us combined. So 3 and 3 and 4, that's 10,000 US dollars ballpark. And that's so 5,000 per person, 31 nights. That's not a bad price. It's $170 a day, all in, meals, entertainment, use the pools, jacuzzis. I love it. I mean, I love it. Now, yes, we are paying extras. Yes, there are extras. Internet is about what is it? About $20 a day or something like that. I think about $22 a day for internet. Prepaid it. Tipping the daily tipping fee. That's about $30 a day for the two of us, like $15 each per day. If we have drinks, there's a 15% charge on drinks. If we order those, there'll be some of that. So it's going to run us $13,000, $14,000. Of course, one pull of the slot machine, I'll get it all back. So there's no cost there. But for 31 days, for a full month, including the overhead, the food, the transportation, I'm quite happy. We're not dropping $1,000 a night on a cruise ship or anything like that. Is our trip a bargain trip? No. Are we doing Motel 6s? No. Fair enough. BP, I'm having a frustrating day at work with GameStop and so forth. It's okay, my friend. We love you. My God, that's one hell of a trip. Does Auntie Jen do the planning or both? No. I do the planning. Auntie Jen says, you find something, tell me what you think. If I like it, I'll give you the green light. So I came to Auntie Jen in, what was it? Would have been about, would have been May into June, just before we got back, or as we were returning from our winter trip. I was coming up with a summer vacay, and I thought, well, instead of flying over to London and then doing what we did the last 2 years with rail passes and stuff, why don't we think about doing an ocean liner cruise over and an ocean liner cruise back, and we'll throw New York in there because we got 4 days in New York on the way over, 4 days in New York on the way back. That's 8 days, and then there's 62 days of everything else. And she thought, well, that sounds like a pretty good trip. That's a whole new thing. So that's how we're doing that. Brian, good for you, Bruce and Auntie Jen. You deserve it. Brian, maybe you'll do Australia next year. January. We're planning January. We're plotting it now. Beats our holiday. 7 days in the rain in Cornwall. My job is logistics. And I'm impressed. Well, there you go. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're working it. It took me, quite a bit of time to put it together and slowly put the pieces of the puzzle in place. But we had in mind a general overview. And this is because of the last 2 years. We've done 2 consecutive European holidays. And now this is our 3rd year in a row. And we're adjusting them now to be more, what do we really want? And so this year, well, something new. Oh, wow. Ocean liner experience. something new all around the UK. That's new. Okay. And then cruise ship, the ocean liner coming back. Yeah, let's do that. And then something old. Well, let's spend a couple of weeks in London because we just can't get enough of seeing enough of London. And then I want Zermatt. I want Zermatt, Switzerland again. For the third year in a row, I consider myself so fortunate that this will be the third year in a row I'm going to be in Zermatt for a while. I am so grateful because it is so beautiful. I never saw Zermatt in my 20s or my 30s or my 40s or my 50s. It took until my 60s to actually see this place, and once is not enough. So there you go. It's so good. Christina. Yeah. Thank you, Christina. Capitalizing on the places and getting to spend time at each. Love it. I'll be on the air. I will be on the air while vacationing. So I'm still working. Showing all of you you can travel and work at the same time. I'm doing YouTube videos. I'm doing live shows. You can do option trading. And so there you are. Looking forward to it. Mm. 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 BP, we all love you, buddy. We all love you. It's going to be fun. You're going to be okay. The Dow's off 40 points. Is it a bad day? No. Is it a great day? The end of the week, one hell of a week. Everyone's tired out there. It's been one hell of a ride this week. Insane. GameStop up 8, SoFi down 4. There you are. That's the story today. Quiet day today on that front. We'll keep an eye on things. How are we doing on the poll question today? How are we doing on thumbs ups? Let's take a look. 147 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Keep those coming in for me. We have the poll question now. 353 votes. Thank you. 353. This is great. The question is pretty straightforward. No matter where you're watching me from, give me your vote. I think Donald Trump should become the next president of the United States. 51% say yes, 49% say no. And this is 353 voters who have come in here from wherever you are on the planet, in the US, Canada, the UK, the rest of Europe, South Africa, or Africa, South America, Asia, down under, wherever you're from. Let me know what you think about that question. Give us your opinion. It's just an opinion. Pretty even, isn't it? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Boy, this is so good. Thank you all. Brian is saying, I did Australia for 6 months. It was amazing. Can't believe I left. I went to Tasmania and ended up missing out on New Zealand. I'll go back one day. Christina, did Jen have her second hip replaced? Yep. Both left and right. Wouldn't buy. Well, now I have to see Zermatt. Oh, you got to see Zermatt. Live shows are for sure possible, but daily editing would cause me a headache. Yeah, well, you get better at it as you get into it. It is what it is. But we'll be doing live shows, certainly for this channel. And, of course, I'll be doing videos for Traveling with Bruce. So check it out. You want to see what Zermatt is like? Go to my Traveling with Bruce channel and look up videos. You'll see the videos I've done over the last 2 years. A number of videos about Zermatt. Check them out. Beautiful place. Just amazing. Mm. 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 One more bite. I'm done. Mm. So close. Is there good food in Zermatt? Um, yeah. There's good everything in Zermatt. Yeah. This is a place unlike any other that I've been to. It is a most unique village, um, and the people are very interesting. The folks who live there and work there are a unique group of people in a unique location. Um, you can't you can't drive through town and just grab a car and come in for the day and keep driving along. No, Zermatt is at a dead end. Uh, it's sort of surrounded by mountains on all sides. So there's a way in and there's a way out, and no vehicles are allowed. No combustion vehicles are allowed in town. So electric vehicles only, and they look more like dinky toys. Again, if you want to check it out, look up my other channel. Go to Traveling with Bruce, and I've done videos now for 2 years in a row about Zermatt, and you'll quickly get a handle on, oh, this place is really different compared to anywhere else. And it'll only give you a sliver of the place. It really is amazing. Anyway, there'll be more videos this year. I can't help myself. Anyway, BP and our family Cornwall holiday costs about the same as your trip across the Atlantic on the Queen Mary 2. RIP of Britain for families. Brian, Zermatt, similar to Canmore, Banff, Jasper, in a way, in scenery, kind of, yeah. But it's so different. Who cares about the market? Let's talk Zermatt. There you go. It is a unique place. It is really. It's a UNESCO kind of place in a way, and the activities from the winter to the summer, unbelievable. It attracts people from around the world. The thing I find neat about it is one of the many things is the different people that you see from different cultures who come there. It is unique. It is truly interesting to see how many international travelers end up here from all corners. This isn't just a Switzerland vacation place or a skier's paradise only, or a hiker's place, or a mountain climber's paradise. It is really a one-off. The area around Zermatt, very unique. Many places in Switzerland, unique as well. Austria, unique as well. The Alps, Italy, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, France, Spain. Wow, just wow. There are people who've told me, you've left so much on the table by only going to Zermatt, and I go, I know, I've left a lot on the table because you cannot see all of it. There are so many people who try to see 20 different stops in 3 weeks, one day. That is not for me. Jen and I are not interested in that kind of a world, that kind of a visitation. We have decided that we love to spend quality time in quality places, to do quality things, whether it's nothing, whether it's just a walk, uh, an e-bike ride, a train excursion up the mountain. You decide what you want. We've decided what we want. And at our advanced age and physical capabilities, mental state of mind, and our budget, we have figured out what we're going to do. And this trip covers everything from the sea to the mountains and everything in between. And we're looking forward to seeing some of you guys either in Europe, in London, or in New York on the way home. We'll catch up with you in Times Square. And we'll show you photos and tell you about it and answer your questions and go from there. Very much looking forward to the cruising part of the show. Very much looking forward to it. The last time I crossed the Atlantic on a ship, 1959 and 1962. We went from Canada to Germany in 59, and we went from Germany back to Canada in 1962. And so I was 3 and 6 at that time. So this is my first time doing that, and I'm 60 now. I'll be 68, 69 now. So yeah, times have changed. The young boy is much older. Looking forward to the whole experience of it, the entire everything. Could be great. Hector, knee pads and helmets. If you use those bikes, please. Definitely wear helmets. They come with a helmet, definitely. But I don't go very quickly. Very paved roadway only. E-bike assisted. Yes, very, very careful. Indeed. Splair, when I start traveling with my pets, it'll be for sure in slow motion in order to show them enough as well, while I have always a few hours alone too. It'll be a completely new life. Oh, yes, my friend. Certainly will. Yes, Jen and I are ready to start. We're looking forward to it, and we're so happy that both of her hip operations have gone perfectly smoothly. She's pain-free now, and her knees are in good shape. We're working on just living our lives normal without constant severe pain. So yes, we're definitely moving in that direction. Fantastic. A BP rip off Britain is what he's saying. We're being screwed as much as they can out of us. Families are forced to spend £100 plus to go to attractions for a couple of hours. It's crazy. Brian, 1.1 million on GameStop. Sofi, 4.7 million traded. Rocket Lab, 9.6 million traded. Yeah, we know where the action isn't right now, right? NVIDIA, 115 million right now. Yep, we know where the action is and where it is not. Now that is how the market is working today. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Stand by and we'll keep you posted on what's going on. Thank you all so much this week, yet again, for following me and this channel. Thank you, so many of you who have, in the last few months, become subscribers to this channel, become members of this channel, specifically the Goldies, you Gold Bagel members, the backbone of this channel, Gold Bagel members. Thank you for becoming a Gold Bagel member. Enjoying the Trade Alert shows, the Wednesday night prime times, becoming part of the Discord group, whatever you like. Thank you all for reaching out to Jen and I. Thank you for these classes that you've acquired. And thank you to those of you reaching out for me for a one-on-one from time to time. Happy to do it. Happy to compare notes with you and guide you along the road to success. Congratulations, option writers who are quitting your day jobs, knowing that you're going to be quitting your day jobs in a very short period of time, who have already done it, everything else. All your newbies, all the oldies, and everyone in between. Thank you for all the birthday wishes for Jen today. Very much appreciated. And these donations are just, well, as always, you guys are just over the top, and you're wonderful, and we thank you very much. This will just add to our little experience of the travel budget. Maybe Jen can pull the handle on a slot machine a couple more times on the Queen Mary too. You never know. Thank you all for all of your kind words, and keep up the great work as option writers. You guys are the ones who are going to win. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Keep the winning going. Keep the drive going. Keep focused on where you're headed, where you're at, and where you're going. And we will talk to you going forward. Anything crazy happens, you know I'll cut in anytime. But we'll keep an eye on these markets together and see where we're at. Thanks again for the thumbs ups today and all week and always for thumbs ups all the time. It's much appreciated. 152 are here now. I know we're going to get more thumbs ups from rerunners. Thank you all so very much for helping out there. And then again, those of you also, don't forget, on the poll questions, every time I pop these up, thank you for participating in them. We have 358 voters today. 51% to 49% is the vote. I think Donald Trump should be president of the United States for the next presidency? 51 say yeah, 49% saying no. 358 voters, that's pretty good participation. Thank you all for doing that, and the thumbs ups, and the hellos, and the birthday wishes, and keeping us posted on how you're doing. Okay, guys? Have a great weekend. I'm going to get a shave later today. I need a shave. I need a shave. Have a wonderful rest of your day today. We'll see you here for sure Monday morning. And let's see if you guys get any richer. Yeah, let's see if you make some more money. Thank you, gamblers, for making my viewers richer. We appreciate it. Don't learn how options work. You option buyers out there, you just keep doing what you're doing. Here on this channel, we'll continue to learn how the option market really works and take advantage of the upside. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Great weekend to you. And we'll talk to you on Monday for sure. This is Bruce from Calgary with the birthday girl, Auntie Jen, signing off for now. All the best. We'll see you later. Bye for now.